What's going on, everybody? Cool 200 here, back with another NASCAR diecast 2020 review. We have some amazing looking diecasts here for you, and there are a lot more than normal. As you can see, I've actually had to put one in the back because there's so many. So let's just, I'm gonna do the best I can to go through these pretty quick, but no promises for sure. But, sorry I went quiet there for a minute, but no promises on this one going quick, but I'll do the best I can. I had just picked up 3 more diecasts before making this video, and I didn't really want to wait on reviewing those. So I squeezed them in this video, or at least I attempted to. But it's alright. The first one we're going to take a look at here, though, is Bubba Wallace and the Warthog car here. I actually just got this one again. My parents bought it. I did not buy this one. I didn't want to buy it specifically because it actually looks pretty much the same as the other one from last year, but that's alright. The teeth are a little different, but that's about it. As you can see, it does have these fine looking teeth here. You got U.S. Air Force, you got all the rivets and stuff, just like the Warthog airplane did. As you can see, you got McDonald's and Alsco over here. You got the 43, U.S. Air Force again. Club Wyndham right there. And I'm not really sure what this last one is. Impact is right there. As you can see, you got all the rivets and stuff down the side. Lionel looks like they messed it up a little bit. They are actually supposed to be straight, and they're not. So, great job, Lionel, there. You got Aim High, U.S. Air Force right there. Nothing on the deck lid, just some more rivets and stuff. And you got Credit It for Andretti. Or, wait, what does that say? I think that's what it says. Oh, hashtag check it for Andretti. I'm sorry. And then you got the orangish looking 43. And there is the other side. As you can see, the rivets are a bit more straight on this side compared to that side. But whatever. Still a nice looking diecast for sure. I do like the Warthog car just like I did last year. I think it looks fantastic. That's a really... I don't really know what else you want me to say about this car, so... yeah, we're just going to go ahead and move on. But beautiful diecast there. Alright. The next one we're going to take a look at is... Kyle Busch and the Skittles Dips car. Now, before we start this, Skittles Dips. If you guys have not had Skittles Dips yet, it's a Skittle basically covered in yogurt. But I don't really think it's yogurt. It tastes more like white chocolate to me. I think it's pretty good. So if you guys want to go out to like a local Walmart or Target, or if you're in like Michigan or Ohio or whatever, maybe a Meijer, and pick them up, they're pretty good, I'm not going to lie. But anyways, you got Skittles Dips there with the normal Skittles look, except you got the yogurt displayed around the car and on the Skittle there. On this side, you got Skittles Dips, Interstate Batteries, and Ream and Stanley right there with the rainbow going around. And you got the yogurt on the side here, Red 18. On the back, you got more of the yogurt. You got Skittles Dips there as well. Skittles on the red deck lid and creamy yogurt on the roof with the white 18. And of course, you do have the other side, which looks nice. So yeah, Skittles Dips makes for a weird looking diecast, but it's alright. It's definitely not one of my favorite Kyle Busch paint schemes, but it's not awful. I don't know, it's kind of all over the place in some areas, but yeah, whatever. Alright. The next diecast we're going to be looking at is Chase Elliott. There's a lot of Chase Elliott's in this review, just to let you all know. But Chase Elliott's UniFirst car As you can see, they jumped over here after they sponsored William Byron for 2 years. Chase Elliott now has the green and white colors here. As you can see, you got UniFirst, Unions, Services, and Solutions on the white hood. There's the nice Camaro nose there. You got UniFirst, Kelley Blue Book, Valvoline, Hooters, Mountain Dew, and Napa, along with the black number 9 here on the side, along with these kind of sharp looking things going across the car. Interesting design. Looks a little similar to Byron's. I don't think Byron had the black back here, and I think the whatever these pieces are called, they were a little different, but honestly, it looks nice. I like the green, the seafoam green and the black. I know some people don't really like this scheme that much because some people think that these colors are ugly, but I like the car. It's new. Well, not really new anymore, but it was new, different, interesting, and it just kind of stands out in the field. Back here, you got UniFirst and Valvoline. Napa Auto Parts on the deck lid and a UniFirst on the roof, along with the white 9. And of course, you do have the other side, which looks nice. So yeah, not a bad looking diecast. Pretty similar to Byron's. Now, there's some similarities and definitely some differences. But yeah, that's really all I got to say about it. Let's go ahead and move on here. We're going to move on to Matt DiBenedetto's Maytag Menards Ford Mustang. This is pretty much a classic Menards scheme where you got the hood sponsor and then Menards on the rest of it. So you got Maytag on this one with what's inside matters on the like dark blue hood. You've got Menards and Maytag again and Ford Motorcraft with the dark blue going across just like every other Menards car, but it'd be like a different color, along with the red Menards thing there. Back here you got Menards and the dark blue back here. All the little Menards sponsors and Kitty, or I think that's how you say it, on the roof with the black 21. And there is the other side of the diecast. So, an interesting looking car. I don't actually mind the blue. I think the best one so far is Ryan Blaney's red one. I don't remember the sponsor. I have the diecast though. But yeah, this is just one of those normal classic Menards paint schemes. Looks good, as most of the other ones do. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and move on from that. And we're going to take a look at, I don't actually know. Let's take a look at another Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott's Kelley Blue Book Chevy Camaro ZL1. And as you would see, it's not white like the normal Chase Elliott Kelley Blue Book cars. This one is now blue with gold. So that's a cool mix-up. You got Kelley Blue Book official guide right there on the blue and somewhat gold hood with some gold on the front bumper. And on the side, you got Kelley Blue Book, Valvoline, UniFirst, Hooters, Mountain Dew, and Napa. You have the white 9 here with the gold spikes kind of coming off. Some of them are white. Interesting design. I don't know what his one last year looked like. I don't know if they're similar. I think they are, but I didn't get his last year's. I thought it was kind of ugly, but whatever. There's this one. You got KBB.com, the trusted resource right there, and Valvoline. Napa Auto Parts on the deck lid, Kelley Blue Book on the roof, with the white 9 that actually does have some of that sparkling in it. But it's not bad. It's like the fine sparkling, not like the big sprinkles type deal. And of course you do have the other side of the diecast. So yeah, again, very nice looking car. I do like it. This is probably one of my favorite Kelley Blue Book cars. Dale Jr. had somewhat of a nice one. Chase's ran a few neat ones, but I think this one's my favorite. I think the blue and gold go really well with the, and then you got the white 9. Yeah, I think it looks good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move on here. And we're going to move on to one of the 2 Ryan Newman cars I have. This one is his Castrol Ford Mustang. That's right, sponsoring Castrol now is Ryan Newman. You got Castrol there on the blue hood with some white spikes coming off the sides and some red. Over here on the side, you got Oscar Mayer, Castrol right there. Interesting design. It's got like a ton of white coming off. You got some red over there, some white, the white 6. Oh, even some black over here. That's weird. But neat little design. I like the paint scheme here. Kind of busy. You got Castrol on the back, the deck lid and the roof with the white 6. And of course you do have the other side. So yeah, a very neat looking car, very bright. You could definitely see this one on the track. You don't have too many green cars running on the track in a NASCAR field, so this one definitely is a standout. It looks cool. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. So definitely a very neat looking paint scheme for the Rocket Man himself, Ryan Newman. Alright, the next one we're going to be taking a look at is Bubba Wallace and his Worldwide Technologies car. I have been meaning to get this one for 2 years, and I never did. I thought I ordered his 2018 one, and I guess I never did. And then finally I saw that his 2020 one was out, so I'm like, never mind about 2018, I'll just get the updated version. Why would I go back 2 years when the new one is out? And that's what I did. So here's the 2020 version of the Worldwide Technologies car. As you can see, you got Worldwide Technologies right there. What does that say? I can barely read that because it's in white. Silicon Valley in St. Louis. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what that says on the roof. I read it to you. You got this like blue paint type splotch thing right here on the front. I never understood this paint scheme, but whatever. You got Worldwide Technologies there, U.S. Air Force right there, Silicon Valley and St. Louis right there, and it just kind of looks like paint splatter at the very end of the blue. It's kind of weird. Then you got the red, more red. You got the petty blue. It's just a very weird paint scheme, but I kind of like it. That's why I bought it. You got Silicon Valley in St. Louis there with Worldwide Technology. Nothing on the deck lid. You got Check It for Andretti right there, the hashtag. And you got the orange looking 43 on the petty blue roof. And of course you do have the other side of the diecast. So a very interesting paint scheme for Bubba Wallace. Obviously Worldwide Technologies has put tons of money toward Bubba Wallace and this team for the past couple years. So, yeah, I'm not sure if they'll follow him over to the Michael Jordan team or not. I don't, or they could just fade away from NASCAR. I don't really know. I guess the only thing we'll find out is when it happens in 2021. But anyway, very nice paint scheme for 2020 and Bubba Wallace. Alright, the next one we're going to be taking a look at is Jordan Anderson's K-Seal number 3 truck for his own team. And you guys may remember this paint scheme because this finished second to Grant Enfinger in the Daytona race for the Truck Series. What was it? The Daytona 250? Right? Because I think the Xfinity's 350, and then you got the 500. Pretty sure this was the Daytona 250. I don't remember. But anyways, you got K-Seal number 1 coolant leak repair right there with the orange coming on to the black. You got there is the front of the truck. Looks a little dirty. You got some tape there. Looks cool. Over here you got the number 3. You do have three of Grant Enfinger's donuts right there on the side of this truck. You got some white here. You got Bommarito.com. I think that's what that is. I don't actually know. Tons of little sponsors over here. On the back, you got big old K-Seal right there on the tailgate. And on the bed of the truck, you have CRS, Night Fire Protection, Lucas Oil, WCI parts.com, and a few other sponsors there. K-Seal on both sides of these pillars here. This one's loose, of course. That one's actually not. That one is classic Lionel. And of course, you do have the other side, which is dirty, but pretty well damage free. So you can see Jordan Anderson kept the truck pretty clean until the end. And it was a tight battle between him and Enfinger. I didn't know if they'd actually make this truck or not. And it is actually a Wave exclusive. I did find it at my local Walmart. So if you want this truck and you're a fan of Jordan Anderson, you better go get it. Because it is a nice looking truck. And it's a very cool one to have. Especially if you watch the race. I'd definitely be picking up this one. Because it is very cool. Alright, moving on. Next, we're going to take a look at... why don't we take a look at Ryan Newman's Coach Ford Mustang. This is actually one that I just picked up a few days ago. Depending on when this video is uploaded, it'll be like a week ago now or some whatever. But anyway, you got Coach right there, or I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. You got a black triangle here. That's a little off-placed. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to say about that. But other than that, it's pretty much white up at the front. And then you've got this, like, black stripe. Then you got the blue with Coach Oscar Mayer and Oscar Mayer again. The blue is kind of weird. I mean, you got the full black roof. And then it's, like, black stripe, which makes sense. And then you got the blue that kind of etches up into here. It's just kind of weird to me. Whatever. You got Coach on the back, on the deck lid, and on the roof with the very nice blue 6. And you do have the other side with a hell of a paint chip. We love that. But anyway, this car actually looks nice. I do like this paint scheme. It's simple, but I like the look of it. I think maybe the black could have been more out here. That would have made the triangle make more sense, but I like the paint scheme. This is actually one of the few cars that I wanted in Wave 5, and I was very happy to get that. Both the Anderson and this one are in Wave 5. So head out to your local Meijer, Target, or Walmarts. Better pick them up because they're pretty cool looking. And hopefully you have better luck with the Newman, because that is not okay. Alright, moving on. We're going to take a look at Kyle Busch's brand new Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing, and holy moly, does this car look nice. As you can see, it's a complete upgrade from the Zebra car that we have had for multiple years. This one's refreshing, so let's go over it here. You've got Interstate Batteries right there with the Interstate Batteries logo right there, and Lightning. Look at all of the electric bolts going through this car. It's a brand new, bright, and vibrant lime green. As you can see over here, you got Interstate Batteries. You got the M&M's Peanuts and Ream and Stanley. I keep forgetting about Stanley up there. And just look at all of the electric bolts going through this car. It's so beautiful. He didn't run this car too much this year, but just look at all of the electrical bolts, or lightning as I like to call it, through this car. Just looks amazing. Then it goes to a darker green back here. You got John 3:16 and Interstate Batteries right here with a beautiful back bumper. Interstate Batteries on the deck lid, and outrageously dependable on the roof with the white 18. And you do have the beautiful other side of this diecast. Oh yeah, this one is by far one of the best upgraded paint schemes I've seen. It was due 2015, I think, is when they first brought out the Zebra car, and it was a car. Yeah. But it was nice that they finally updated it. This might be my favorite Interstate Batteries paint scheme, and I've seen some good Interstate Batteries paint schemes. Bobby Labonte. I think J.J. Yaley had the same as Bobby Labonte, but he had some. Kyle Busch had a few before this one and the Zebra one. So there's been some good ones, but this one by far might just be my favorite. It is very, very beautiful. Love this paint scheme. Definitely recommend it. All right, the next car we're gonna be tingled at is the last Chase Elliott paint scheme of the review here, and that is his Hooters Night Owl paint scheme. Now, this one looks pretty sporty for Halloween, as it is pretty close to Halloween, if not Halloween passing already, but this one's definitely nice. They've actually got a pink one now. I hope the pink one gets made, because that one's going to be really cute. But anyway, you got Hooters right there on the beautiful black hood here, as you can see. And then you've got this just like orange pinstriping almost. You got just this orange pinstripe going across here. You got Napa, UniFirst, Mountain Dew, Hooters, Valvoline, and Kelly Blue Book. As you can see, the orange is on all the pillars except the B pillar. And then you've got the orange 9. Just very nice. I like the pinstripe look. Looks really nice. You got Hooters, HootersToGo.com on the back bumper with Valvoline. Napa Auto Parts with a nice paint chip on the U on the deck lid. And Hooters on the roof, outlined in black, which is interesting. Then you got the black 9 there. And you do have the other side. This car is definitely sold out like crazy. You could see why. It's simple. It looks like last year's, except it's black and not white. But it looks cool. It's different than most of the Hooters paint schemes. Most of them have been white. In fact, I think all of them have been white and then orange or pink at this point, because Hooters was with him. They were with him in 2016, I think, and they were white. Yeah, they've been white up to this point, so a beautiful change in pace, and I do like the black better. I think it looks better. Yeah, it's just a beautiful paint scheme. Very Halloween looking, too. I like that. I didn't even realize that. So, that's pretty cool. All right, moving on. We have Corey LaJoie and his beautiful Schulter Systems Ford Mustang. Yes, we finally have a Corey LaJoie. Corey LaJoie does not get many paint schemes made, but this one was made this year, and this one is awesome. So you got Schulter Systems right there with the orange here. Very nice. And then you have over here Shoulder Systems and more small sponsors there. And then you have flames. Look at these flames. You got a ghost flame in black. Then you got more of like the orange and then some light orange. And you got, I'm not sure what the squares are about, the orange squares, but it's very, very cool. I love this paint scheme. I love the flames. And I do actually like the squares. As weird as they look, I do like the squares fading in the background. Getting covered somewhat by the flames. It looks cool. This is a cool paint scheme. The flames do wrap around to the black back bumper. You got Go Fast Racing and Shoulder Systems right there. Nothing on the deck lid, just 3 trapezoids. That's weird. You got Shoulder Systems on the roof with the white 32. And of course you do have the beautiful other side with a small paint chip on the E right there. So a very nice looking paint scheme for Corey LaJoie. Corey LaJoie has had some nice paint schemes this year. He had the face car back, but this time it was wearing a mask, which was interesting. You had this one. You had, I wouldn't say those Donald Trump ones are good. And I'm not being political. I'm not hating on Donald Trump, but that'd be the same if it was Joe Biden. Just the presidential politic crap should just stay out of NASCAR. No Joe Biden, no Donald Trump cars in NASCAR, because that's just not, we don't need that debate in NASCAR. But then again, I'm getting into political stuff now, and that could be terrible. So I'm just going to shut up about that. What other paint schemes has he run? He ran the Scooby-Doo car last year. I have that one. That one's absolutely gorgeous. He's run so many paint schemes you don't even know the sponsors of. But this one's really cool, and I'm glad that it was made into a diecast. Alright, the last two are very interesting cars. So we're going to take a look at them one at a time. The first one being William Byron's number 24 Exalted car. And both of these cars are a tribute to Kobe Bryant. So that's why they were saved for last. So let's just go ahead and look at them here. You do have Exalta here on the purple roof. You've got the gold here on the, or the yellow here on the bottom. Very nice looking. And then over here, you've got Exalta, Valvoline, Hertz, and Liberty University. The yellow 24 here. You got some blue. You got Hertz. I don't know if I said that or not. You got the, obviously the purple's the main. You got some yellow, some blue, some little, oh, is that dark purple? I guess that is a darker purple, actually. I didn't even realize that. On camera it looks dark blue, but it's actually purple. Very nice looking. Back here, you've got All Stars. I don't know actually what that says. What does that say? After School All Stars, teamallstar.org is what that says there on the back bumper. Got Valvoline there. And then you have the Misplaced by a Lot Exalta logo on the deck lid. Great job, Lionel. You got the white 24 here on the yellow roof. And you do have the other side. So, a very nice tribute to Kobe Bryant, who obviously had passed away due to a crash with many other people, and unfortunately his daughter. That was all over the news. I think every sport that was able to come back from the coronavirus, or before the coronavirus hit, I think it was in March. So every team pretty much just said their sentimentals to the family, and they definitely had a tribute to Kobe Bryant and his family during their games, or in our case, during the race. So, very nice for NASCAR and William Byron to and Exalta to have such a beautiful paint scheme here. And I'm glad to say that this isn't the only one. Let's take a look at the other one that raced, and that would be Ryan Blaney's body armor Ford Mustang. And yeah, this one is even cooler. You've got like these scales here that look like a jersey, I think is what they were going for right here. You got body armor. And I like that they even, for the body armor flavors, they put the yellow and then they put the grape. That is a pretty nice touch there by Body Armor. You've got body armor right there in Menards, the 12. You could see the oh, and they actually did keep the body armor paint scheme, because this would usually be red, but it's actually purple, and it actually is yellow at the very end. That's cool. And you could see the jersey textural scale things fade into a purple throughout the car. That's very cool. You got the 12 there. Maybe that should have been purple. I think that was hard to see on the track. I think that should have been purple, but that's all right. You've got is that mambaon3.org? Yeah, because never mind. I'm sorry, I can't read. Yeah, mambaon3.org. You got the back bumper here. You got 2 and 24 right there on the deck lid, and you do have nothing except the big bright 12 on the roof. And of course you do have the other side. So again, a very nice tribute to Kobe Bryant. I'm going to put both cars up here. After a very unfortunate accident that they had both suffered there. But both diecasts look really nice. It's a very nice tribute. I'm glad Lionel made these. It's just unfortunate what happened, but life sucks. And that stuff just shouldn't happen, but unfortunately it does, and sometimes it happens to the best. Definitely didn't deserve to go out like that. An amazing basketball player, for sure. I don't watch basketball personally, but I know he was a heck of a basketball player. And he will definitely be missed, but NASCAR did their part in saluting him with these two very nice-looking diecasts. So if you're a Kobe Bryant fan, or a fan of the team, or a fan of either of these drivers, I would definitely pick up these diecasts for sure, because they're pretty cool and they're pretty special. So, with that being said, guys, sorry to leave you all on a sad note. This wasn't supposed to be a super sad video, considering it's me reviewing toys at this point. But I thought I'd send my sentimental prayers and my well wishes to the Bryant family as well, and tell you all that I am sorry for your loss, and I guess we've moved forward, but it definitely isn't the same. But anyways, guys, on that note, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please give this video a like. Please subscribe if you would. That would mean a lot. Leave a comment down below which diecast was your personal favorite. My two are up front. And I will see you guys pretty much in the next video. This will probably be the last diecast review video for a little while, but we'll see. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Once again, leave a comment down below telling me which diecast was your favorite. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like this video again, leave a comment, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next diecast review video. Peace out.